purpose of this video is to demonstrate how we are using our Gauss meter to test our hysteresis magnets. We've got three examples that we're going to go over today. The first is a brand new OEM 8 magnet ring assembly. The second is an EPIC 8 magnet ring assembly. This is an EE481761. Third is a single EE481760 magnet provided by JIMAG. They provided 8 of these back in, I want to say, February to March timeframe. This is number 4. And when they provided those 8 magnets, they also provided their measured Gauss values, so we will see how we compare to what they measured. First, a little bit about the Gauss meter itself. This is a transverse probe, long, flat, black probe. It's got a small sensor on the very end of this thing. Just so you can see a diagram straight from the Gauss meter catalog, that is about the relative size of the sensor in comparison to the rest of the probe. So we want to ensure that as we test these magnets, that the sensor that's located within this probe is gathering all the data it can. So what we're going to do, the way that I have found the best way to test these magnets, is I start off just where I know to be outside of the range of that sensor, and I drag the probe slowly across these magnets until I get to the peak kilogauss value on the meter. So we'll do an example here just so you can see. I'm going to lightly press my finger onto the probe, not apply too much pressure. I don't want to damage the sensor inside of this probe, but I'm going to slowly drag the probe across, and you'll see that number begin to increase. Now what you'll notice for this assembly, this brand new OEM, we're going to be in about the 4 to 4.2 range before it peaks out. So as we increase, still going across. We broke 4, 4.02 being the maximum, and then it goes back down. So that's how I'm testing these. We're going to do the same thing with an EPIC magnet assembly, EE481761. You'll be able to see the strength difference. This particular one's going to probably come in at about a 3.8 to 3.9. 3.84, 3.83. So 3.84 being the maximum on this particular assembly. Now, as we go to the number 4 individual magnet, on this test certificate that JIMAG presented to us a while back, for the number 4 magnet on the North Pole, they measured 2,570 Gauss, so 2.57 kilogauss. I measured earlier last week, I believe, 3.33 kilogauss. So we're going to see how we measure today. So once again, lightly applying pressure on the probe, keep it stationary. Drag it across. .34, 3.33, going down. So 3.34 is what I'm measuring as the maximum. And that is how I am testing these magnets using our Gauss meter.